From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Friday morning to you. The Flyway Focus Sports Report is brought to you by Cole Oil and Propane, providing energy solutions for Flyway Conference Communities for over 100 years. Check them out at www.coleoilandpropane.com. It was dual night in the Flyway as we near the end of the regular season in wrestling. There were a couple of dandy matches last night, but first, we'll start with Omro's rout of Winnebago Lutheran. The Foxes lost just one match that was contested on the night in their 62-12 win against the Vikings. Omro has no seniors on its roster anymore. Its juniors last night came to wrestle. 5 of the juniors scored maximum points. Fox Hernandez got a forfeit, while Mason Berner, Cade Souls, Logan Carley, and Nick Steffen all picked up pins. Souls says the team has just continued to improve throughout the season.
Talk about the team. That goes back to day one. You know, we've been really working hard in the room, knowing that this year could be something special for us, and we've always had that at the top of our minds.
Berner, meanwhile, says the team has had a mindset going into matches and wrestling on their terms.
Our goal coming into this, our plan is to go out there, wrestle our match. We want to wrestle aggressive and set up stuff we've been working on all year. We work on it so we can come into a meet and tournament or whatever and execute it. So, all the hours in practice room, that definitely helps to come out here and execute.
It's Omro's 4th win in conference. They remain in 3rd with 1 dual meet left. Lamira got quite the scare in Rosendale last night, but the Lions found a way to get it done. They win 36-32 and remain atop the conference. St. Lawrence Seminary was down 23 points with 4 weight classes left last night. The Hilltoppers got 3 pins and a forfeit to come back and beat North Fondy Springs by a point, 41-40. And finally, Campbellsport beat Mayville 48-17. A couple of awesome matches last night. One basketball game last night as well. North Fondy's girls blew out Kewaskum 71-47. On to today's schedule. It's a busy Friday of sports. Tonight is a conference night in boys hoops. Campbellsport heads to the pit to play Laconia. Mayville is on the road at North Fondy, and Omro is in Lamira to take on the Lions. Springs WLA is supposed to play tonight. That has been rescheduled to next week. The Campbellsport, Laconia, and Mayville North Fondy games will tip at 7. Omro Lamira game is set for a 5:50 tip as they'll play a boys-girls doubleheader. Speaking of, Omro and Lamira's girls will then tip after the boys game. This a result from Tuesday's postponed game. Should be a good one between the 3rd and 4th place teams in the girls' conference standing. One other girls' game tonight, Campbellsport heads to Ripon in non-conference action there. In wrestling, Campbellsport's girls will wrestle at Milwaukee Hamilton tonight. Lamira's girls are at Bonduelle. Winnebago Lutheran Wrestling heads to Poynette for the Poynette Crazy Clash. It's a dual tournament where the Vikings will get 5 dual meets. Hockey today, the Warbirds will host Stevens Point at 5 o'clock at the Blue Line. Springs Hockey makes the trip to Lakeland tonight, and Fondy Hockey is at West Bend. Lots going on tonight, but we've got you covered. We'll talk to you in the morning. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.